Okay, so I've gone along and put the side borders on, and I'm now going to attach the top and the bottom. As I'm sewing, I'm going to keep the seam facing outwards, so make sure when it goes through the throat of the machine or under your foot that it's facing the right way, okay? And then we'll give them a good iron. So I'm just going to join the top and the bottom pieces, putting the top and the bottom, and getting the right side of the material as well, and putting the top and bottom borders on. Okay, so now we've put all the borders around the embroidery blocks, and yes, I have taken them to the iron and given them an iron. So all the seams are ironed the size that we want them to face. As you can see, the borders have brought the designs out nice and bright, and bright is one of the things that Bindies is based around. We have an artist who draws all the designs for us in the UK, and they are all originals. I've been digitising for around 10 years, and I digitise the designs and mainly focus on fun, funky and boy designs. Boy designs are not around a lot. My son, who's now 18, when he was younger, I could not find designs to put on quilts for him. All it was a flag or a baseball, and that was it. A lot of girly things, but not a lot of boy things. So Bindies is fun, funky with boys. This is our Parrot series. We also have machine series. We have ninjas, dinosaurs, all sorts of different ones that will be coming through in different videos with different quilts as well. We also have a kids professionals, which are really different professions, car racing professions, doctors, suits, computer kids. So they're all a little bit away from the norm, but they are very fun and funky for the kids, for the younger generation. The next block we're going to piece together is this corner diagonal one. See that? This corner one that has the two triangles. So we look and we get our corner block piece. This actually comes in 2 squares, okay? And this is where we need our rotary mat, and cutter, and ruler. And we're going to get them on the diagonal. I'm going to cut them straight across. So what we end up with is 4 triangles. Let's get the other piece. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Just cut straight across on the diagonal from corner to corner. When you're using your rotary cutter, always close the blade off when you're finished, because if you go to pick it up with the blade open, you can actually chop your fingers. And we now have the 4 triangle pieces in each colour. And just separate those. So we get one of the black and one of the red. Again, looking for which is the right side, and we're going to put the 2 right sides together. We need 4. Now, because these are cut diagonal, they are bias, and that means you've got a lot more stretch, so try not to pull too much on them. Again, using your 1/4 inch seam. We open that up, and I'll take these over to the iron as well, and that will give us our corner blocks for each corner. Okay, so we've put our corner blocks together diagonally, and I've given them an iron, and I've ironed the seam towards the dark side material. Okay, so now we're going to start piecing together rows. These embroidered blocks are all the same size, so as far as the designs and where you place the designs throughout the quilt, it doesn't matter. Okay, these ones, there's 7 of these with the red around them, and we have 2 blocks that aren't bordered. They're in our rectangle block piece. Okay, and then we have these rectangle colour pieces in here as well. So first I'm going to put the top and bottom rows with my embroidered piece in the middle of each of those. Now when you put them together, have the darker material facing up into towards the middle or down towards the middle of the quilt. So you can see here the dark piece is pointing in, and then on the top the dark piece is pointing down. Okay, choose your embroidery that you're going to put in the middle up the top, and as I said, it doesn't really matter. I'll just take the top one here, and so I'm going to have the black pointing towards the middle. This is facing down, so I'm going to join this one together here. As you sew, make sure your seams stay the way that you've ironed them. So if they get caught on the foot or the throat plate, just lift your presser foot, tuck them back under and keep sewing. Okay, so that puts the embroidered block, and then we need another square corner or diamond corner block, and I have to have the black again towards the middle, so I'm going to piece that one together here. You can pin these if you wish, but they have been cut pre-cut to the size required, so you should be able to just place the sides together and sew straight down. Keeping your 1/4 inch seam. Okay, so that gives us the top row, and we'll make another one for the bottom where the triangles, black ones, will be facing up inwards. Okay.